Hi. Yeah, I'm back again. Sorry, that was a very weird hi. Did not mean to do that. I'll try not to have it happen again, but it's probably going to. Anyway, I just posted my second video and now I'm working on my third because I feel like talking, so at least I'm honest. I guess in this video we can kind of talk about my younger years, because, well, why not? Why not start from the bottom? That's not the bottom, but you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, so anyway, I went to elementary school here at Williams Elementary. Ring a bell? No? Okay. And basically, well, how do I describe my time there? I was 300 pounds by 5th grade. Yeah, you see the problem. And when I went to school, well, from where I live regionally, we do have a melting pot, but we do have quite a few Hispanics, which I can say because I am Hispanic. So, loophole. And I had so many people pick on me in Spanish, and they thought I didn't understand, but little did they know that, well, being Hispanic, I do know a little bit. I know what gorita means, so thanks. No, but seriously, yeah, I used to have like those people that when you walked into the restroom, they would kind of like stare at you and like watch you move, and like they were almost scared of you, but they weren't scared of you. They were more like mocking you and hoping you didn't eat them, kind of thing. Well, that's what I had anyway. And I don't know, that sucked, but oh well. You know, in preschool, I have this famous story. It's not really famous, but it's a story that I love to tell people. I went in, and it was my first day of school ever. It was preschool. And my mom obviously walked me in, took me in, talked to the teacher, and I was the first one there, and I was petrified. I don't mean scared, I mean petrified. And I sat on the stupid little rug that all teachers have, excuse my phone, that all teachers have, and it's the one where it's like multiple colors, it has like apples on it, numbers on it, letters on it, and they make you sit in a certain square. Yeah, one of those. And I sat there, and I think I had my first panic attack. All I did was cry. And not like, oh, you think I'm crying? No, I bawled. For a while. And while my mom was trying to comfort me, another little girl and her mom came in, and her name was Samantha. And she went to me and she patted my back and she told me, you know, everything's gonna be alright, it's gonna be fine, we're gonna have fun, everything's gonna be cool. She was very composed, very put together, very, you know, ready for it. You know what I mean? And, you know, I calmed down and things were fine. I'm like, okay. You know, I mean, I was still crying, but I was like, okay, I'm gonna try. And my mom left, and, well, she didn't really leave. She told me she left, but she was actually, like, she waited outside for a little while before she actually had to leave. And, you know, it sounds like a great story, right? Don't get me wrong, I'm very grateful for Samantha that day, but it kind of makes me laugh now because when I remember that day, you know, I remember that, but then I remember immediately when another girl came in and she was having the same kind of problem, she was crying and everything else. I remember Samantha getting up from me and going over to her, and I think her name was Brianna. Well, I'm actually pretty sure of that. And, you know, she went and told her the same thing. Now, in everyone's logical mind, you know, 4-year-olds doing this, that's sweet, that's awesome, that's good. In my mind at the time, I thought, crap, I was set up. Like, okay, everything was supposed to be fine, everything's good, you know, you're supposed to be my friend, we're fine, and everything's peachy key. And I was abandoned, like, in 2 seconds, and don't ask me why, but for a minute it felt like I was, like, set up for the rest of my life, because that's how most of my friend relationships ended. It was like, okay, I'm gonna be here for you, things are fine, we are great, we're gonna do all these things together, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, they stand up and walk right out. Like, what the hell? Now, again, this had nothing to do with Samantha at all. She's an awesome person. I'm lucky enough to still be in contact with her, and it's great. You know, we were like BFFs for like a while. And, you know, but I'm just talking about the example, this example itself, cannot talk, just set me up for the rest of my life. I mean, I had several friends do that to me. Also during elementary school, I had this one girl who was my friend, acquaintance, whatever. I now know her as bitch. And yeah, I'm gonna use that word because I really don't care. Her name was, I'm going to say this wrong, Alexis, but not my Alexis. No. This other girl was Alexis versus US. And she was the type that would be your friend and want to do stuff with you, but she was like the bully. Like, the bitch of a bully. Me and this girl got into it a lot. If we were sitting next to each other during a test, she would sit there and bitch and moan about how I was cheating, which doesn't even make sense because, I'm sorry, anybody who knows me knows I was a genius in elementary school. Okay, I didn't need to cheat. I knew what the hell I was doing. But she would bitch and moan and cause a scene and make me the damn spotlight. Not that I wasn't already the spotlight at 300 pounds in elementary school. She just emphasized it. So, great. And one day, we had this problem. Well, I had this problem. And I was sick. And I was at school. And Jody was one of the last people to get to go to the restroom. And needless to say, I had an accident. In front of more of those girls who would talk Spanish behind my back and pretend that I didn't know what they were saying, and I knew exactly what they were saying. And this friend of mine decided she would take it upon herself to let everybody know I had an accident. And she did this by literally walking me out of the restroom while I had the accident. Walking me across the hall in front of everybody in the class, because it's one of those restroom break things, and telling my teacher what happened very loudly, and had me laughed at to death. And though now it's not a big deal, if you can imagine how I felt then, I mean, you know, I'm already fat. I'm already getting bullied. I'm already having people sit there and talk behind my back and make gestures and look at me and point like I'm some fucking elephant. Excuse my language. But now I have an entire class, including a boy I had a crush on, and all of my quote friends laughing at me and setting me up to be bullied for the rest of my elementary school time. And don't get me wrong, like I said, through all this crap, I did have some really, really legit and cool friends. I'll get into that later. But for now, I had this bitch to deal with. So my mom had to come and clean me up, and I was literally so upset. I told her I don't want to go back. Mind you, I'm just in elementary. I might have been in first grade by this point. So, because this video is getting kind of long, I'm going to stop it here. So we were going to say we just reviewed, you know, pre-K through first grade. I might jump back into it later. But I'm going to end this video, and I'm going to start another one, and we're going to probably continue talking about this because I'm kind of pissed off now. So, yeah, please make sure to like and subscribe, and be sure to watch my previous videos. Thank you.